Welcome back to Wrestling UK. I do apologise if I haven't done any stuff on it recently. Also, we did the elimination preview, I did that, but I do apologise for not doing almost a lot of stuff on here. So I've had stuff like to do with me over on EFC2, from EFC TV. So obviously I'm planning on doing a lot more on here, but obviously I'm doing a preview for the WWE WrestleMania 42. I'll be doing the preview for the preview for the WWE WrestleMania 42. I'll be doing one for that. I've done reviews as well. I've done reviews as well for that. So doing it as well for that. We're doing it as well. So we're getting to results. Who won? Who lost? All that great stuff. Obviously, this is the Elimination Chamber review. As results, obviously, results. Obviously, first results tonight was obviously Rhea Ripley defeated Tiffany Stratton, Requal Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss, Osaka, and Kyrie. Obviously, and Kiana James again. Okay, but you know what? I actually thought like that match. Okay, and personally, you know what? I actually thought like that match was like a really good match again. Personally, I felt like that match was like a really good match as well. Where I liked how it was done. I thought, wow, very interesting again. I mean, basically, let's not forget. Not forget. But I think a lot of people forget like Elimination Chamber. When you see Elimination go down, and go wow. Elimination Chamber, by the way, is like really big. The size of the kid goes down. Like oh my god, right? I like it was massive. The size of massive as this. Like I said, before, though, personally, I thought, personally, what I thought, personally, what I thought that was again. Personally, I thought it was a good match. I thought the women's elimination that was a good match. Really, you had a few good wrestlers in that match. You could have won it. You could have said Tiffany Stratton could have won it. Requal Rodriguez could have won that. Osaka, Kiana James could have won it again. I think. I feel like they could obviously. I think the fact that Rhea again. But you know what? I mean, as a fan of Rhea Ripley, I think it's brilliant that she went and won it. But you know what, Rhea Ripley, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I think Rhea Ripley is an amazing, brilliant wrestler. She really is, and that's why hence why I'm a fan of hers, because she's so good, so brilliant in the ring. Going wow, how good she's in the ring. You go wow, she's really and I mean, it's like she's actually like really good as well in the ring. So yeah, but yeah, obviously I think First, no. But you know what? I just think, you know what? I think, but no, it's mad though, because what it is right. The fact that they are quite I think obviously, the thing is, any risk could have won, but the fact that Rhea did well showed how good how good she is, and she did well. Yeah, she did it, and she won. Obviously, I think by her winning, I think she's now got a place at WrestleMania, obviously 42, obviously, which is coming up on obviously on Saturday. I think tonight event obviously I'll be doing, obviously, like I said, I'll be doing for that, but again, obviously that'll be interesting. I mean, really, because you know what, I don't know how that match will go. Whether she faces, I don't know who she's gonna face WrestleMania, but I'm hoping she face. I hope someone goes for and faces her, because I want Rhea to be challenged, because I feel like Rhea Ripley, in my opinion, I mean, as a fan as well of Rhea Ripley, I wanted to rise the chance and come better and do so. Yeah, obviously. Really good again, but you know what? I actually thought, this was. I think there's a few. I think there's not a few good enough. I think there's like one or two okay, so that's alright matches. But this one here, I think the women's, not women's one good, but I think not women's one good. I think obviously the women's not women's gonna not women's one gonna, but I think obviously the women's gym was what they won the gold, because I thought, wow, yeah, it's quite good there. Yeah. Obviously, Rhea Ripley won that one. So, the second match of the night was the women's intercontinental championship. Intercontinental Championship. AJ Lee defeated Becky Lynch. I mean, you know what, right? I'm gonna be honest. You know what? I didn't think that she'd go win. I thought, she'd come close and she'd get close to beat Becky, but maybe you know what? I kind of thought but you know what? I did kind of have a weird feeling. I thought, maybe she might get it, or maybe AJ Lee gets close and wins it, or I thought maybe AJ Lee would get close to winning but not win it, and then obviously AJ Lee goes impossible and proves me and probably some not all gone, but maybe some. I feel like maybe some or okay, there's not all of them gone, but there's not all of us gone. Maybe some of us or most of us. She actually went on and win it. I thought, wow, oh my god, she actually went on and win it. I thought, wow, that's like really good how she went on and win it. Well, the fact that she went on to win and defeat Becky Lynch is just like, whoa, oh my god, like. So basically, I think, yeah, no, it's just like really weird. The fact is right. No, it's just like really weird. The fact is right. You got. I think AJ Lee is someone who I think she returned to WWE. Just look, I can't remember how long it's been now. She returned to WWE. Obviously, I think it's a little over a month or a month. Like I think she returned to WWE last year. She returned to WWE last year. So the fact she's gone on to win, to win her first championship, and she's not champion because of it, shows how good she actually is. Like now. Like, I think like a few years ago she was amazing. I think listen, unfortunately I can't remember seeing AJ Lee wrestle on WWE for more recently because again, unfortunately I wasn't watching at the time, so I can't watch it at the time. I can't actually remember it because I can't because I stopped watching for a bit because I don't know, I just stopped watching a little bit because I life going, I was doing whatever, but as you were. But the fact is, but there's a fact. Okay, but the fact is right. The fact that AJ Lee's returned to do it and she's now champion shows how good she is. Like it just shows wow. Like her level now, how much gone up because she's gone and done that. It's like the men's box there to go and do better now. Keep all the title. Don't let Becky win it back. Make sure you keep all of that back. Make sure you keep all of that. Like AJ Lee says, I've got to keep all this title now, and so yeah. Personally, I thought it's brilliant the way she's done. But again, no, really weird. Match. Okay. Not personally, but not personally. Okay, personally, you know what? I actually thought this match wasn't a great or brilliant one, Gunner, but I thought this match was a decently good. Again, me personally, I didn't think this match was a great one or wasn't brilliant or great one. Gunner, you know what? Personally, I thought this match was a decent good match. Again, wasn't amazing or great. Gunner, you know what? It wasn't amazing or great. Gunner, you know what? I thought this match was quite an interesting and decent good. I thought it didn't have to be great all the time. It was at times I thought, you know what, this match isn't great or great, but I thought, you know what, this match is like decent good, right? I thought, this match is decent good. They're both doing well here. Obviously, AJ Lee's doing well. Obviously, I think the start match she didn't start great, but I think like towards the end of the match she actually started doing well, and then when she went to win the title, win the women's intercontinental champion. But yeah, But me personally, I thought AJ Lee did really well in the match and won it. So, but me personally, I thought AJ Lee did really well and defeated Becky Lynch. The fact that she did that, and Becky Lynch obviously she's talked about as probably one of the. I don't see a good sort of time to say that I'm gonna go like backlash or whatever. But me personally, what I thought but not I'm personally, but me personally, what I thought that obviously Becky Lynch did do what she again. I thought at times Becky Lynch did do what she did, but again, I thought Becky Lynch at times did well, but at times she didn't do well. So again, it was mixed. Not I don't say mixed conduct. I don't say mixed conduct. But no, it's my base the fact that again, no, it was weird because basically what was it? I thought Becky Lynch, she did what she did, but I thought at times she didn't do well, and it was mad because at times she did well, at times she didn't. So it's even really because it's even because she both did well and not great. But again, I think AJ Lee, I think she started not great. She started off the match not great, but then towards the middle, towards the end of the match, she actually started doing well. I think I was getting a few moves against Becky Lynch, and then she went on and to actually win it. It's like wow, the fact that she went and did that, that shows how good she is. So again, personally, I'm glad to see AJ Lee obviously. Again, I think the match. I thought it was a match. It was, again, it wasn't really amazing, but it was a decently good match. It wasn't rubbish. It was decently good. No, it wasn't that to be. It doesn't have to be like amazing all the time, but yeah, it was good though. Like it was good. Enough for forgets. Right, done. So this pen's not very good. Okay, what was it? done. So just mark ones we've done, so we're not repeat ourselves. Obviously, yeah. But I don't. Okay, listen to it, but I didn't mention this bit. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, Becky, age leader defeats Becky Lynch and becomes the new women's intercontinental champion again. Really good to see that. I mean, obviously we're getting to the last two now. Obviously, I think the third match tonight was the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk defeated Finn Balor for the I think obviously to remain. I think obviously to remain the undisputed WWE champion again. You know what? Me personally, I thought this match was a really, really good match. Because again, me personally, I thought this was a really, really good match. You know what? I thought the way this match was done was brilliant. The way it was. I thought the way this match was done was brilliant. I thought the refereeing in this match was good. As well as that, I also thought this match was brilliant because one storyline in this match was really interesting because basically you had Finn Balor, who hasn't won the title for a long time now. Obviously, again, I don't know how long it's not been. I don't know how long it's been since one. I don't know, but I know it's been a while since he's won the title. Obviously, in the ring competition, anyway, he's done it. But again, as well as that, I also thought CM Punk. I thought. I thought CM Punk did quite well. This match again. I think CM Punk was like, oh, he might lose title here, he might lose to Finn Balor, comes champion again. As well as that, right? That's what I think. So, mate, CM Punk, he kind of defies. Like, oh, you might get, but that's right. But he goes and defies that. He goes, I'm gonna win this match. I'm gonna remain champion. I'm gonna remain heavyweight champion. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna face Roman and obviously WrestleMania 42. Obviously, I think you watched Raw. Obviously, obviously CM Punk was going to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42. So again, that's nice set up. That is nice set up for April. So again, that'd be quite interesting. But yeah, no, it's so again, not Pesco. Okay, not Pesco. Again, not Pesco. But me, you know what I thought? Okay, you know what I actually thought it was again. You know what? I actually thought it was a really good match. Again, you know what, person? You know what? I actually thought it was a really good match. I don't know. I thought right into the match was quite good. I thought again. I thought again. But you know what? I actually thought the match itself was like quite good. Again, I think again. I thought. You know what? I actually thought some things the match could have probably done better. But again, I think the gem was the time. The match itself was actually like a really good match. You know what? But I actually thought this match was quite. I think. You know what? I actually thought this was actually like a really good match as well. You know what? I actually thought this was like. You know, I actually thought this was like. I actually thought it was a really good match. Yeah, I thought the way the match was done was good. The refereeing was good in it as well as that, right? I also think the fact that I think like you think both CM Punk and Finn Balor, both of them put good moves against each other. So again, I thought that was good, as well as that, right? But I generally thought it was a really interesting matchup. So again, very good matchup, and it was a good match. I think the end result of that was obviously it was end up being a good match, and then obviously CM Punk obviously won because again you look how good he is again. As I know Seth Rollins doesn't like him, I know it's like. As I don't know about. I know something, and I'm not going to go about that. But obviously, personally, like I thought, I think it was a really, really interesting, good match. But yeah, CM Punk remains the heavyweight champion. Obviously, the world heavyweight champion, which I think, in my opinion, he deserves because he's just brilliant at it. Okay, I think then obviously the fourth match at night was the men's elimination chamber. Obviously, Randy Orton defeated Cody Rhodes, Jevon Evans, that's comes in. LA Knight, Jey Uso, Trick Williams, and also Logan Paul as well. Obviously for the spot at WrestleMania 42 again. You know what? Again, I think that not based on God, but obviously it's not based on God. But what? It's not based on God. What is? But no, it's not. Yeah. You know what? You know what? But I actually thought this match was quite. I think this match was quite an interesting. So basically, you had all the competitors. You had Jevon Evans, Valley Knight, Jay, so Trick Williams, and they had a few like veterans in there as well. Like obviously obviously Cody Rhodes, and obviously you had Logan Paul as well in there. But again, like I said, football. Yep. Not like I said fucking, but I think not like I said fucking, but not like I said fucking, but I was like I said before. I thought this was a very. I thought you know what I actually thought. I actually thought this was a really good. You know what? I actually thought it was like a really good matchup again. You had a really good match here because you had all these competitors were obviously we were in the ring fighting for this chance to go to because wrestling. I think honestly, if those don't know WrestleMania, it's like a big fight system. I was like basically if it's like it's like a big prize. Everyone wants it because they do. As well as that, right? I thought Randy Orton doing this. Yeah, I thought what the fact that Randy Orton. I think like listen, not the fact that Randy Orton, not Randy Orton. The fact that Randy Orton obviously was the fact that Randy Orton went and won this. So shows how much of how much of professional and legend he is because not legend. I mean he obviously I think obviously you imagine at some point in the near or far future he'll be in the Hall of Fame because he's that much professional. He's that good at wrestling. He's like really good at it where he does professional and he does it professionally. I think not okay. So not professional. But you know what I mean? No, he does it really well. I think like he does it so brilliant, so professionally to the point. Wow, this guy's really good. Like this guy is still really good in the ring. Go wow. Basically, people go, oh, he's finished or whatever. I you know what I screamed because I thought he was really good. I genuinely thought he was really good again. Maybe again. Obviously, it's fact right. He beat obviously. I think obviously he beat Cody Rhodes. Obviously, as everyone knows, as everyone knows, the channel. I'm not a fan of Cody Rhodes. Got to be on me. I'm obviously. Obviously, I feel if he defeated Cody as well. Again, obviously, someone who obviously I'm not a fan of, but someone I've got respect for Cody because again, obviously, story, which is amazing as well as that, right? As well as that, it's like a really funny bit, right? Where for some reason, Dramatic gets involved again. I was like, what? Why are you getting involved again? I don't. It just really annoyed me. Where I thought, why are you getting involved in elimination? Because it's to do with your because one. I've not going on. There's not going on. I think that's going on. There's not going on. What it is because it's got to do with your like WWE. Not do title. Just because it's got to do with your WWE title. I thought you basically getting involved in a match isn't really for you. It's for who faces you at WrestleMania 42, which I was like, okay, a bit weird, but okay. I was like, okay, whatever. Whatever works for that, I don't know, but yeah, it's mad. No, it's mad though, yeah, mad. Yeah, but obviously eventually Randy Orton would beat obviously would beat obviously the ones who obviously the ones that named Seth for obviously beat the wrestlers who was facing obviously and obviously yeah if obviously not obviously for spot WrestleMania obviously yeah spot WrestleMania as well as like obviously I think like obviously Randy Orton has not got a spot WrestleMania facing the wrong side for his but I think obviously Kevin obviously for the men's not the men's gun I think obviously for the WWE title from obviously I think obviously got Gunter Matai is still the WWE champion so obviously facing Joe Matai who is the champion obviously so again obviously I do think if Randy Orton goes and in the match and does well I think he'll go and win it because I don't know I've got a feeling that I think he'll win it but Randy Orton I think Joe Matai like, do you mind? Listen, let's just be honest. Do you mind? In my opinion, has done quite a lot to try to avoid anyone facing him. I think it's quite funny. It's quite funny he's undone. It's because the thing with Drew, though, and I'm not gonna say anything else, but it's just like I don't know, really weird. What for me then? But obviously, yeah. But obviously, but maybe okay. Also, okay, so not okay, not person. Okay, you know what? Okay. You know what? Like the fact is, I actually think this match was actually like a really good and a really. I actually thought. I actually thought like this match was like really interesting, really good. Well, like what went on basically. I think there's a few months. I'm not gonna mention these months, but again, like I said, I actually thought this was like a really good match. I was like, wow, this is a really good. Elimination. I think this elimination was really good because a lot of elimination matches a lot of the elimination matches in this. I think not. I think the whole elimination chamber matches in elimination chamber this year were really good, like really good. I was like, wow, this elimination chamber, like again. Personally, unfortunately I've never seen a lot. I've not seen a lot of elimination chamber. Again, I've seen me. Okay, not personally, not personally, but personally, you know what? I've seen a few elimination matches I have, but again, I'm not seeing any of like the brilliant or great ones gone. But I think again. Listen, I'll say if this is a great, again, I don't want to say it's great because if I say it's great, I think I'm going to be talking about all to me, whatever. But I was like, yeah, not like I said, not like I said, fucking about. Listen, not like I said, fucking, but I was like I said, follow. I think this was a really interesting. That's probably one of the most, probably a really good and interesting. I think probably this one, probably the most interesting, probably the best and most interesting ones I've seen. Again, unfortunately, I've not seen a lot of them, but I've seen a few of them, and I know what happens, how it works. I get to do, but no, it is. No, yeah, it's just really weird. You know, it's mad. It went really, but again, but you know what? I actually thought it was a really like again. I actually thought like it was a really good one as well. I thought it was a really good match, and it was obviously Randy Orton won, and he's got his spot at WrestleMania 42 now. So yeah, see how let's see how Randy Orton does against Drew McIntyre in that one. Obviously in April, but hopefully he'll do well. But who knows, as they say. Obviously, yeah, and also, okay, no, okay. Okay, let's on. Okay, let's on. Not. Okay, sorry, that's vast and time for us that. As I was saying, for you know what, obviously, yeah. No, so I'm going to mention a few things that I've obviously didn't get mentioned. Obviously, those stuff. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, I think it is a few cameo good match really. I think obviously I think also a wrestler that I've never really heard of. Dean Howard's actually made his entrance into WWE. Obviously, the creator. I think not with Fun Goodness, not Fun Goodness, but I think if you've been following it, if you've been following WWE for a long time like I have, you'll notice that in more recently they had a crate which had the date of the limitation run as well. Basically, they opened that, and then obviously Dean Howard's made his entrance there, and it's like wow. Basically, in fact, I watched it. Somebody else started to watch. Somebody else as I started watching as you were. I was watching, I'm thinking, oh my god. Basically, the thing opens and they open, and basically it's like a coffin. It's like a coffin, and the coffin opens, and basically like these like not vampires, you know, like these vampires or whatever. And then Dean Housen's dressed as a vampire comes out, and then he's got like I don't know what he called, but obviously basically he's entrance, and he puts like I don't know, he puts like teeth on the desk of my cold and crook. I was like, okay, I've got no idea who he is, but I thought, okay, good, brilliant. I was like, you know, good, brilliant, well done. I thought he basically made his appearance, obviously, as well as that, obviously, he made appearance, not made appearance, I think he made his appearance, obviously, and I imagine he went off, he obviously went out ring and went off to be obviously behind, obviously, you know, backstage as well to do that, but yeah, he went to that, I thought, wow, really interesting, well, I thought it was a really good one, but yeah, man. Yeah, but obviously, who else? Yeah, but obviously, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, obviously, there you go. Not obviously, there you go, gone. It's not there you go, gone now. Obviously, yeah, obviously, there you go. So there's, it's not there you go, gone now, but I feel not off go, gone, there you go, gone now. Yeah, obviously, yeah, there you go. There's a review for Elimination Chamber. Eliminate Force comes below. Do you agree with what I've said? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Or anything like that, obviously. No, and also, obviously, what was your favourite match of the night? Was yours the Elimination Chamber, the Undisputed WWE heavyweight championship? Was it that one? Or was it the last match of the night? Or was it the women's one? Or was it, I think, what was your favourite match of the night? I was letting know, I think I was letting know in the comments below, do you think it was a good one or a bad one? Think he could have done some things better, not better, or think he should have done some things better or not better, or anything like that. Obviously, yeah, obviously, yeah. Okay, listen. You know what? You know what? But there's some stuff. So that was just Max and stuff. Also, don't forget. I said for. Oh yes, so yeah. Listen, if you. Okay, listen. We'll see more. Okay, listen. If you're a fan. Okay. Listen. Okay, listen. If you're a. Get if you're a wrestling fan and you want to, like, obviously you want, if you're a wrestling, if you're a fan of WWE or fan wrestling in general, and you also want to see, like, obviously you want to see more great videos, obviously, like, sort of, obviously, like PLE previews, PLE reviews, and obviously I think over great stuff like that. But I'm also like planning. Yeah, I'm also like actually. Yeah, I'm also like planning to see if I can do anything else, like like new stuff as well. Cause I know there's a few you trying to do it. I don't want to step on toes, whatever. I might I might start looking at doing that in the like near or far future. I've got no idea yet, but I'm thinking if I can do that, I will. I don't know. I'm hoping I do something similar to that. Be interested after that, but yeah, quite interesting. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, new stuff. I think new stuff like that as well. For 1,000, I think stuff like that as well. Also, if you're new, obviously, new channel. Make sure you should. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to EFC TV. It's gone, not EFC gone. No, obviously, yeah. Okay, listen. New channel. Obviously, make sure you subscribe to Wrestling UK at YouTube.com. Also, if you're already a subscriber or already a subscriber, or if you're new, if you're new or you subscribe to the channel, make sure you press the notification button / bell as well. Make sure you do that as well. Make sure you do it, close, forget. Make sure you do that as well. Just so you know about the videos coming out. So just so you know about like videos like this. So just so you know like videos like this when they're coming out, and look for it. So it helps out when you find them as well. But yeah, I really appreciate you do that as well. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Okay. So okay. You know what? Like, you know what? Like, seriously, on Scott, right? I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe to Wrestling UK at YouTube.com. Personally, this is something that I absolutely love doing, got a passion for as well as that, right? I actually feel like I'm actually really good at doing this, so I want to, keep it going as well. I want to keep it going. I want to keep it going as well. So it's something like I'm really good at. I want to, really keep going as well. And we'll see how far it takes us. But yeah, I just love like doing this. I love doing this channel. I love like what doing these reviews and previews, and I love doing them too. Personally, I absolutely love doing because I do. But again, I love them. They're amazing. Except for me. Also, obviously YouTube.com. I'd also really appreciate you subscribe to SUK at YouTube.com as well. Part of that. So listen, not sometimes gone. It's not sometimes gone. But listen, sometimes like I forget I've said subscribe to YouTube. It's just it's not a thing no people go. It's just how it might forget of it. Oh, I've said like I think have I said that yet? I've said it. It's just a thing, mate. Oh, I've said that. I'll say. Do you know what? Okay. Do you know what? I'd also actually really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com, share it on any of your other socials as well. I think also get get the name of the I think obviously get the channel's name out there as well. Obviously so more people come and watch the channel, and then they go, and then we can do more good stuff, and then we can I think like but yeah, well, okay, not like so, not like this fucker. Well, yeah, not like so fucker. You know what I mean? Like, not like so fucker, not like so fucker. You know what I mean? No, I want to try and make this channel better, and I want to try and make this channel better, and then obviously improve, make this channel better as well as that, right? By you subscribing, it helps the channel keep going, improve, get better. We can do more good stuff. So it's something that I really want to do more good stuff on this channel because it's something there's loads of room to be done there. So I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe because that it helps out massively. I appreciate if you subscribe, it helps massively. As well as that, I think obviously subscribe if you subscribe helps massively do that as well. And also like I said for sharing I think so that's what I was saying for. But obviously, I think I really appreciate if you would share it as well, let your friends, your family, anyone else to know about anyone else, just like getting the channel's name out as well, just do that. Also massively does. Don't forget to give a like, leave comments like I said for yeah. First obviously anybody leaves comments in the comments section below, I will obviously if anyone leaves comments in the comment section below, we're gonna have a shout out as well. But yeah, there you go. I'll see ya and see ya.